Good morning everyone, I'm Chris and welcome back to another episode of Rift Amps. Right, so it's Monday lunchtime and we've just had a power cut because the electricity grid has switched off power for the entire area because the farm over the road, there's a huge fire going on. So they've switched our power off. It says it should be back on by 1:30, but we've got no idea. So what do? I've got amps to build, I've got repairs to do, got jobs going on, got no electricity in the building, and they've switched it all off because of the fire. So, I mean, do I write the day off? Because, you know, they say 1:30, but is it going to be longer? Is it going to be shorter? No idea. Monday mornings for you. So somehow, when I haven't quite worked this one out yet, it is Friday. It was Monday yesterday. I came in, I did some work, and now it's Friday. Week's just gone that quickly. Bizarre, right? So I wanted to... it feels like I've got nothing done this week, even though I've been at the bench every day. Just some weeks just feel like that, where nothing seems to... no major progress feels like it's been done, even though it has. So it's been a bit of a bizarre one. Anyway, I just thought I'd give you an update on every amplifier that is in build at the moment, and yeah, keep you updated. So let's have a look. So the amp that's on my main build station at the moment is this Black Hawk that we talked about last time. Now where am I with it? Oh yeah, I've got the output valve sockets. They've arrived, and they've got the retainers on as well. So we've got those in now. The old sockets used to have a tie point in the middle that you could mount the screen stoppers to, but these Beltons don't. So I've had to use some tag strip to run my screen rail to. I'm not 100% happy with the way it is at the moment, but I've still got some time to tweak it. So I hate it when things change, and it's not, when manufacturers change specifications of things and you end up having to make changes on the fly, but that's part of the game, I guess. So that's all in. Rectifier socket with its protection diodes on, board is in, started making connections, pots are in as well, got a dual gang pot for the master volume on the Black Hawk, and I've started putting things on the preamp sockets as well. So good progress in that. All my hardware's in, IEC socket is done, faceplates are here for this actually. So yeah, that's been the thing I've been twiddling on most this week. So this is an Americana LP build that is almost completed, but the customer contacted me and asked me to delay it slightly. He's had to go out of the country on business, so he said just put it to one side, and when he gets back, he's away for, I think he said 8 weeks, so that's why this one has been sat on the shelf unfinished, because I just haven't needed to get around to it yet and got other jobs to do. But that one's nearly done. It's the on-off switch for it. It's got to go in, got to finish the heaters, finish the mains transformer wiring, and then that Americana LP chassis build will be done. This is the 6G3 Deluxe, the one that I showed you last week. I haven't actually done anything with this week, so it's just been in limbo. Do you remember, I've just got to add one more wire for the grounding to change that slightly, and then its faceplates and things like that. So yeah, that one's, like I said, it's pretty much done. I'm just waiting on the faceplates, and then it's pretty much good to go. But I'm way ahead of schedule on this one anyway. So yeah, that's all right. That's cool. It's a nice build. That, really happy. This is the Ainsley build for the Doctor. This one's pretty much done now, not far off. It's just heaters and mains wiring and bits and pieces like that, it's easy. It's not an issue for me. Just that'll be done as and when. For those of you that have clocked it, you'll see that I follow a same build style for every single one of my amplifiers. It's so I've definitely got a riff style and look, haven't I? But yeah, so that's that one nearly done. Happy with that. And finally, this is one that I'm just about to start. This is a PR18 build for Alex. The board's been done for a while, so that one's good to go. I've just got to put I've got to populate the chassis, draw all my marks, put transformers in, put ground holes in, draw some extra bits and pieces, and then we can start making progress on that one too. I want to get all of the hardware in on this before I go home today. Probably won't happen, but that's what I'd like to do. Got to draw the mounting holes for the board as well, so we can get that in. And that's a PR18 build for Alex. And this one's going to France, I think. Yes, I think so, France. So yeah, that's that one too. So that's another one on the shelf. That's the other Ainsley build that I've populated the chassis on. All the transformers are in. Done some basic progress on that. I also managed to spend a little bit more time on the Pioneer HiFi. It is proving to be a little bit more tricky than I wanted it to be. The issue is definitely on the preamp side of that channel that we talked about. I suspect it's one of the capacitors which has shortened the signal to ground. But to be honest with you, we haven't spent enough time on this, and there is no rush from the customer, so it's not the end of the world that I haven't made good progress on it. But what I need is a good half day on it just to get stuck into it and get it done and dusted and back together and tested, and then it's out the door and I haven't got to worry about it. Now, I don't normally do instrument repairs. In fact, I don't advertise that I do them, and I usually turn them away. But this is a guitar-shaped Bouzouki for a good customer of mine. It's got the Fishman preamp in it, the Presys system, and the jack pin has died, so there's no output from the instrument, but the onboard tuner still works. We know the pickup's fine. This unit itself is faulty. This is called the Fishman switch jack, and you can't use a standard off-the-shelf one. You have to use the Fishman, and these are £40 each, probably about $50 US, I would have thought. Eye-wateringly expensive, and I'm waiting for the UK distributor to come back to me to say you can actually get me one, because we can't fix this instrument without it. So yeah, that's this is an Ozark Bouzouki. Really nice instrument, all solid wood, resonates like you wouldn't believe. It's fantastic. But the you've got to have working electronics on this thing if you're a touring musician, so we've got to get that sorted. I did look at some of the aftermarket options, but because of the way this thing switches and does its job, you have to use that to get the system to work, or so I've been told. So yeah, I've got to get one of those, and then we can get this back together and back to its owner. That's it once again, guys. Thank you very much for watching. I really appreciate every single one of you that logs in and watches these videos. Please give this video a thumbs up, comments down below, you know the score, subscribe if you can, notification bell, etc, 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 and I shall see you all at the next one. Right, a couple of you asked me to give you an update of my race last Sunday. As you can see from the medal, I came home in second place in class. I actually put it on pole position, but lap one was crazy, a lot of incidents, and then on lap 2 a Renault Clio spun in front of me and I T-boned him. My car was thankfully okay. I was able to continue and I finished the race in second place, only 1.7 seconds off the win. So I was actually disappointed to finish second, where usually a second place is, you know, worth celebrating, but I was actually really dejected because I should have won that race, but that pesky purple MX-5 managed to get the win. So well done to him, Pete and James. And we'll have to see how it goes at the next one. But I'm going to put some footage in now so you can see what that crash looked like.